My name is Jesse Everett, and I love reading. Even more than reading, I love building character. And I believe that character is built by books. Welcome to the Built by Books podcast.
All of us must visualize what we are reading.
He lacks the vocabulary to express it.
We must make mental pictures of the action,
Ideas is one of the first steps in building your vocabulary.
or process, or event the words describe.
People can be interested in new ideas when those ideas are expressed in well-selected words.
All right, welcome to the podcast. Today I just wanted to give a short message about the mission of this podcast, what I'm really trying to accomplish by sharing. The biggest reason that I've created this podcast is because I was missing a few things in my learning, I feel like. Number one is motivation. I feel like just taking time to record and thinking about a podcast helps motivate me to read so much. Since I've started, I feel very motivated and it's been very fun. So that's number one. The first motivation that I have is to build motivation to read. I've loved reading always, but just making time for it is very hard. But when I have something to look forward to, like recording a podcast, or if I feel like there's something that I'm building towards in the reading, it helps me so much to stay motivated and read more. The second thing I really want to gain from this podcast is an ability to speak more clearly, an ability to really translate my thoughts into words in a way that's powerful, that makes sense, that has an ability to move others. I really have a deep desire for that, and I think what better way to train that skill, that ability, that gift than through doing it. So that's definitely one of my biggest goals, is to really lock that down. And in turn with that, hopefully through speaking it, through recording it, that I can really cement these thoughts into my character. I love reading, but the reason that I love reading so much is because of how I feel as a person afterwards. The growth that I feel in my mind and how it translates to my thoughts and actions. I'm a really big believer that everything that we put into our brains, like any type of content that we consume, our thoughts just wrap around it. I feel like everything that we put into our mind is just formed and melted and into this weird monster that's inside of our brain, whether that's a monster or whether it's just a virtuous creature, just this combination of everything that we've consumed, everything we've heard from others, everything that we've thought ourselves. It's all just this manifestation of what we've put into our minds. And the things that we think always manifest themselves in action. Every single thing that you've ever done has likely preceded itself with a thought about doing that thing. Therefore, all of our actions, whether they be positive or negative, are dependent on what we put into our brain, whether we put in positive or negative things. Most interesting to me is how our actions turn into habits, and then those habits form our character. One of the most interesting Latin words to me is mos mores. Mos is in the singular, while mores is in the plural. The word means habit, custom, way, or practice. But in the plural, it had a very special meaning, that it meant character. These ancient Romans, they understood that our habits made up our character. Our character is just the sum total of all the things that we've done, which is such an interesting way to view it. So if we're here and we just want to build our character, if we want to be the best person that we can be, to lead others, to be strong in our family, at work, with those that we associate with, if we want to be good, then we need to put good things into our mind. And it's as simple as that. I believe that books build our character. So if you're like me, if you hope to build your character, if you hope to spend your time putting the best things into your mind and becoming the best person that you can be, then you're in the right place. I'm so excited. I hope that we get to learn about lots of cool things. Most importantly, I hope that I get to learn. Whether anyone listens to this or not, I'm just excited to be here. Whether it's from etymology to modern Chinese, from rocks beneath the surface to stars above the atmosphere, from lessons in Genesis to lessons from modern self-improvement books, from classical authors to modern essayists, I hope sincerely that we can read it all and that we can grow our character to be the best that it can be.